the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. On the Colts sideline, look at their head coach. His guy's one of the final winless teams in football this season, trying to change that here. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And through the rain, here we go in Denver. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. And they're 49-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He keeps this one himself. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. They picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Here's Brown again. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On first down, they'll run. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's 44 yards here from the left half.
A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
You remember what he did last week? Kind of worked in support of and against at times a winning effort. You'll take 3 touchdowns every single week and twice on Sunday. All those turnovers, you can't have them. They eventually catch up to you. This time it was a win, but a repeat this week with all those mistakes, long odds.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Play clock down to 0. The flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still 2nd down.
Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty.
Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got Emeka and Buka. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Counter play, Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love on my Facebook.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Now we're on the counter. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jared Verse on the tackle.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Pass complete to Lane. Tackle made right around the 26. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
With a dive up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
He was taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on seconds. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that send.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Emeka Buka, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third down, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts offense set to head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They go play action on first down. Cut out left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Colts.
First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Long back gets the handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Good and 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Back to the well again. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun now on third down. Short pass brought in. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7.
Keeps it on the option here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Right side, this is Ibuka. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Attack, attack.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So now they have third and short. To the air, Mahomes. They'll have the first down and even more. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
First down.
Mahomes on first and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a one-score game before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. line up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Has room down the left sideline. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, 15.
Now it's Mahomes. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down this. This is caught inside the 15. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, Riblet.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. Attack.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky.
Dicker on now for the
Dicker
PAT.
for the extra point.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Let's go.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Here's a design run. So a field goal, gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back of the 27. After that... And he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. I'll go on, 80.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
We got a man. This is Evans. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Easy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Down the field, Evans has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
We give to Hall on the draw. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, and that's him 7. He picks up 7, and now it's 2nd and goal at the 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's Hall again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. 180. Hey, Ripley. Hey, color.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
point.
Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
21, Colts 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts are ready to take the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Holding by Lane. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They give it to him again. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
These running backs love getting to the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. This time it's a passing play. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Number 16.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. On the counter, Hall. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Give on second to Hall. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
No throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On now comes their punter. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll come out throwing. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. To throw. Completed over the middle. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Dive play straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw now. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion.
And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play.
Come back. Right side.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Yellow. Yellow. 43. 43.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow. Right side.
Now we'll run here with Blake Corum. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down and actually just about button up this victory. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll stick with Corum. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Right side.
Running the counter, Corum. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Right side.
Now a tough play for Corum. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. So it's a win for the Broncos. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.